What was that?
I said, Mark, you were right. Oh my God, my shoulder from my fall on the skateboard.
Alex is like, nobody even knows we skate. We have to show them we skate by skating right now. I'm like, dude, you're wearing boots. What shoes are you wearing, bro?
Skate boots. That's why you don't skateboard. Good morning, what's up guys? Buenos dias. Right now we are in Bilbao, the biggest city in the Basque Country.
Bilbao is the industrial hub of the north. It's a really cool city with an awesome story. So we're gonna show you around town, but first, coffee. We're in one of the oldest parts of the city. This is called Siete Calles. It's where 7 streets come together. Probably gonna go to this place called Bar Bilbao that I like in the Plaza Nueva. Bar Bilbao is a favorite breakfast spot of mine. Super old school, turn of the century bar, ceramic tiles.
So what is the plan for today, senor?
Well, brother, we're gonna go out to see how Bilbao became basically the biggest industrial engine in the north of Spain and in the Basque Country. After industrialization, the city kind of collapsed and was reborn. So we're gonna see all the different stages of Bilbao's history. We're also gonna meet up with some people who are gonna show some new places I've never been before, so it'll be something new for both of us. To give you guys a brief history of Bilbao, basically it started right here, this church. Boom! St. Anton Church and the St. Anton Bridge right here on the banks of the river Nervion. The Nervion River is a natural estuary out to sea, and basically it's a perfect place to have a port. Stop! The discovery of iron transformed Bilbao completely from a small port to one of the biggest industrial cities in Europe, trading with all of the world. Marco.
¿Qué tal? Alex.
Gorka.
So we got Gorka and Aitor here from Tourne Bicycle Tours, and we have an awesome plan. We're gonna take 2 tandem bicycles. Gorka and Aitor are gonna guide us through Bilbao. Marco and I are gonna be in the back filming and vlogging, and we're gonna take you guys with us.
Yeah!
Okay.
Are you ready to visit the prettiest city in the world?
Wow, that's a big claim.
You're gonna have to prove it to me.
That's the stereotype of people from Bilbao in Spain. They say that we are boastful, between arrogant and proud people.
We shall find out where to draw that line. Let's go.
This area kind of represents how Bilbao was grown after the Industrial Revolution. Essentially, when they found iron in the mountains around here, it changed the landscape of the whole Basque Country forever. A society that was once of fishermen and farmers was basically thrown into the middle of the Industrial Revolution, and a new class emerged of businessmen and creating a sort of wealth that had never been known before. Like in the 1800s, how did Bilbao change?
The 19th century was very important for Bilbao because in our mountains we have the steel. In the case of Bilbao, the steel was a very good quality. So many English, Flemish and French companies, they built a lot of factories. So in the 19th century, Bilbao became, with Barcelona, the main industrial city in Spain.
Right now we're out front of the Museo Marítimo. This was once a shipyard. During a 20-year period of industrialization, over 100,000 people from across Spain moved to Bilbao to work in the factories and the mines.
During the years of the Franco dictatorship, Spain was a protected economy. But in the 1970s, when Spain returned to democracy, they found out that cities like Barcelona and Bilbao were really not that competitive on the world scale. So a lot of the industry went away, and it was in a huge economic crisis.
Everything changed around 20 years ago when this area was redeveloped and the Guggenheim Museum was built just around the corner. Guys, if you're scared of spiders and have arachnophobia, definitely do not walk along the river at the base of the Guggenheim.
Don't worry, it's only eaten 3 tourists in the last 6 months. The building of the Guggenheim revitalized the city in such a huge way that it's actually been dubbed the Bilbao effect or the Guggenheim effect.
Anyways, to see the next phase of this redevelopment, we're heading to a small island called Zorosauri, an old industrial area where they used to have a lot of factories. It has yet to be redeveloped, so we're gonna go see what it was like before the Guggenheim moved in. You ready?
Let's do it.
Back on the bikes. So we are in the neighborhood of Zorosauri, and we're going to a place called Swap, which is kind of like a collection of independent, kind of small businesses, entrepreneurs.
Marko.
Hello, Tania.
Hey, ¿qué tal?
We are working here in all the industrial area and we want to create a culture and art. We want to revitalize the area through the culture. This area will be the future Manhattan.
I feel like that would be the best way to see this city. On a jet ski going 60 miles an hour. And on the right-hand side of the bicycle, we have the world famous Guggenheim Museum. A big, shiny silver thing that looks really cool from the outside, but might not necessarily be the coolest on the inside. You'll have to find out for yourself.
It's subject to much debate whether you should go into the Guggenheim or stay outside. I think if you're on a budget, it's very beautiful from the outside. But one of the best things is you got a couple universities here, so there's plenty of beautiful people walking around outside. It's just kind of a nice place to hang out.
And if you're on the app Happen,
well, you know, things might happen.
Venga! Casco, thank you.
Later. All right, next step, we're meeting up with Alba and Naty, two local YouTubers.
Yo soy Alba, del canal de Koala Rabioso.
Naty, del canal Naty Penadas.
Vamos a subir al funicular de Archanda para ver las vistas desde ahí, que se ve todo Bilbao, y se va a venir chisme con nosotros.
We're at the Mirador of Archanda, and you can see the entire city of Bilbao. It's amazing.
That's why they call it the Mirador, because you go, Mira!
Your head in the bush.
Ah, está comiendo hierba.
Y estamos paseando el perro, ¿no?
El perro nos pasea a nosotros.
Ya, exacto.
We are at the Rabid Koala Studios, and we're going upstairs to check it out.
Estos cuadros son de mi madre.
Y aquí está el estudio.
Qué bien.
Epa, Marko.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Wow.
Cool.
Esto igual lo guardo aquí dentro.
Hola, me llamo Jordi Evole. Bienvenido a Salvados. I love this show. This guy Jordi is a great reporter.
Hasta luego. Bye bye. Thanks for showing us around. Hasta luego. I'm feeling nice and happy today, so I got Mark a gift.
Really, a gift? Yeah. Life Aquatic. I'm a huge Wes Anderson fan. Alex, high five.
Yes, Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, and William Dafoe.
Thank you very much, bro. That's so nice.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love you, brother. Now we're walking across the other side of the river, so we're in this area that's called Calle San Francisco. This used to be kind of like a blighted neighborhood. It's right next to the train station, but in recent years it's really been coming up. We're gonna go try some awesome food, but first, a little craft beer, local
At
and
this
Spanish
place
beer.
called Bijot.
Oh, that I like. I can't tell you how stoked I am right now because when I first came to the Basque Country, if you want beer, there was one choice, lager or lager. And it's good to see this changing here. I think it's part of the evolution of the city and the evolution of the whole area.
Thank you, bearded bicycle riding hipsters. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like I have no idea where we're going and why it's special, so
Can I blow your mind right now, bro?
Please.
We're gonna go to our third Michelin-starred restaurant of this trip. It's called Mina, which means mine in Spanish, because it's built in the loading dock of an old mine shaft that used to bring iron ore from the hills to the River Nervión and then off to the UK.
Wow.
The chef is a local from Bilbao. We're gonna see what comes down the kitchen. I hear that we have a seat at the bar, which is the best place to sit because you get to watch the whole thing happen. Alex is photobombing me. Photobomb! Oh, photobomb! All right, guys, well, we are in for a treat. We just ordered the 14-course tasting menu. Yeah, so get ready for some food porn.
Es un restaurante de menú degustación que se basa en el producto y en la temporada. En Bilbao, en 20 kilómetros a la redonda, hay un montón de proveedores que plantan sus verduras, que crían sus corderos, y eso nos permite a nosotros pues, tener una despensa de productos muy buena y que va cambiando durante todo el año. Al final la cocina es totalmente abierta y de ahí nosotros siempre decimos que no tenemos un restaurante, tenemos una cocina con mesas. Onegin.
And so it begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an incredible meal. We just ate 18 courses.
We've eaten in a lot of restaurants in the last week, but that was quite the experience.
Yeah.
Very inventive, very humble. And Bilbao, if you are from the Basque Country, you know that humility is sometimes not always characteristic of the city, but this was very humble and also very, very good.
I think he's a master saucier. Each dish was swimming in this thick, dark sauces that really gave that extra touch of flavor to really complete the dishes. So
But what was your favorite plate?
my favorite dish was the hake in the caramel reduction. How about you?
Mine was the foie with the lobster. Oh my
God.
God, that was so good.
Delicious. If you had a dish that you would want to eat, put it in the comment box. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to Vagabrothers if you haven't already.
So in the meantime, stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you guys on the road, more specifically in Donosti, San Sebastián.
Por favor, bájese del gato.